Yeah.
What is it called that Nikocado Avocado does, or whatever that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Suicide. What he's doing.
Yeah. Slow road to death.
It's like roasting.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. What is that
Mukbang.
word? I keep hearing it. I don't know what it means.
It seems like people overeating on camera is what it is. Like people eating a huge amount of food on camera.
I'm
right?
sorry, I'm completely out of the loop. Is there an individual who is force feeding himself until he gets enormous and dies?
It's hilarious.
Kyle, do you know that girl who is anorexic and everyone's watching her slowly die on YouTube?
Yeah, I've been trying to fuck her.
Okay. There's the opposite. His name is Nikocado Avocado, and he is force feeding himself. He has gained 170 pounds of fat, maybe. He looks awful. And, he does look terrible. By the way, he's kind of handsome. Like 2 years.
Oh wait,
ago.
have I seen him in thumbnails wearing an oxygen mask and like
Yes,
making a face of agony?
Yeah.
Awesome, my man. Cool guy of the week. Cool
He
guy of the
cries
week.
like a baby
This
too.
is a guy who watched Seven and was like, I could do that.
Dude, it looks like he ate like 15,000 calories of the blue Takis.
What's
Like
a blue? Oh,
like those like little coiled up chips, those tortilla chips.
That's so disgusting because like if you're going to like gorge yourself, wouldn't you want like a feast of your favorite things? Like
I'd
not
want
just
crab
trashed.
legs. Yeah,
crab
not
legs
Takis.
and like so much butter with your crab legs and like cheddar biscuits and like all the things that you would be like, oh, I'll have one. I guess I'll have one yeast roll. Yeah, you ever go to like I love.
Is he also is this gentleman Nikocado Avocado also gay? Because a lot of his videos are like eating 13 nuclear fire noodle challenge, and it's just him making out with another overweight guy on the thumb.
Really?
Wait, is he really?
I just looked in his videos. You can like if you click the videos, you'll see the thumbnails, and it's just a picture of all the food and then him making out with another fat guy.
It's like a vaudeville act almost. Like he'll have all this chili or whatever, like his Takis, and then he'll fall and then like scream like a baby and look into the camera in this really kind of gross, like weird, a little bit sexual way. It's very infantilizing. It's hilarious.
I don't know. Guys in like 15% of his 25% of his thumbnails. It's like there's a lot of dude kissing here. By his mannerisms, I had that same curiosity, but I didn't, as far as I went.
Is chewing with your mouth open part of it? Like, that's fucking vile. I've never actually watched a video, but this Cheetos fire noodles mukbang and recipe is he's talking with his mouth open. There's spittle flying out. It's all over his face. He's just so fat. I'm
thankful
rough.
for the food that gets away.
Yeah, this is like people encouraging him slowly killing himself.
It's like new fat too. Like it hasn't figured out what kind of fat guy he's gonna be. So it's just like this is like a Michelin Man fat. It's like, oh god, like you look like a CG fat.
I hate that appropriation because I'm old fat.
Yeah,
and
I accrued this over decades,
over the years with problems with deli meats and crackers and goldfish. This guy thinks he can just jump right in and be one of us. No, I don't care for it. But yeah, if like, is there a normal sized person doing mukbang channels, Dick? I've never looked into it.
Not for long. I think the point is that they get as fat as possible, and then it's like a freak show. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not into like the mukbang circuit. I
thought it was more like an eating challenge thing. Like how much can you eat of this?
Oh, I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it's
because that guy Kobayashi, I don't know if he's still doing the hot dogs. He was always the thinnest guy, and he dominated.
Yeah.
So I guess these people aren't running 10 miles after hot dogs like Kobayashi though.
I don't think they're really.
Some of these pictures.
They're eating like Cookie Monster too. Like I don't think they have to eat it all. Like they eat it and throw it on themselves. Like they're trying to just look disgusting and gross.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Why? Are there people who think this is funny, or there are people who think this is sexual?
I think just funny.
No, I'm really looking for the before pictures. Zach, was it higher?
Before he was like this thin Asian kid that's playing.
Look at that
violin.
guy in the top right. Like he was fine. I don't know if you can zoom on him, but this is 2017.
Well, yeah, he was seeing how many grapefruit he could eat. instead of fucking.
Well, even in that, but hang on, slow down a minute. This guy has long been mentally ill. Even in the thumbnail we have here, it appears that I don't know what that is. He's about to eat, but he's crying. He's crying. We all see that, right? Like, this is a man who is teary-eyed about to eat a chicken wing or something. Like he's always had problems. This isn't a normal.
Yeah. On the left though, he's gained some weight. I couldn't. Most of the pictures I saw were part of YouTube videos, and they suck for showing it still image. But in 2017, this guy looked good. It's only
I just linked a bigger one, or a better one rather, to Zach. Put that up and scroll down a bit, and you can see he's not just like healthy weight. He's thin. He's a thin guy on the left. Like
he's a twink.
Shape. Yeah, he's a super twink.
Daddy's proud of his little boy. Look at that guy in the green. He's showing him around.
He looks like Red looks like he's Blue's father.
Look how he's arching his back for that photo. It's great.
He is humping that guy in the plaid.
Yeah, he's thrusting it in there.
Well, they're probably planning to have some mukbang
right
fun
there
of their own.
Do you think the LGBT community gets together and like, we got to get rid of this guy? Come on, we can't have this fuck out there.
The LGBT community is fit. Like those guys, I don't know. They just seem disciplined about their body fat. I'm impressed.
Not all of them, though, right?
Seems like it depends on what side.
Well, clearly not all of them, Taylor.
I mean, Exhibit A.
I would say gay men, I would say they're probably physically the fittest subpopulation among us, right?
Yeah.
Gay men.
Yeah.
Right?
They take, because like men are so aesthetic and so visual that they want to attract another guy. They got to be fucking shredded. You can't walk in there looking like Nikocado or whatever the fuck. Like, it's not going to plan out for you.
Well, it depends where you walk into. I'm sure there are certain places you walk in looking like Nikocado Avocado creepo, then they just fucking melt. They're coming in their fucking whatever you wear when you're that fat.
Yeah, and their
it's animal
mascot
anymore.
Costume.
It's not pants anymore. It's
Momos.
Yeah. Remember when,
like
you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that Homer Simpson episode when he had the muumuu on? Do you know how much was he weighed when he was so fat he needed a muumuu and couldn't go to work, and he got on the scale?
I think it was like
285.
Yeah, he had to get to like 265 or like
I think it's 265.
And he started as a fat guy at 238.
Yeah, he was already. Yeah. They thought at that point in the 90s that 265 was comically, cartoonishly fat. They thought 265 was so ridiculous you could put it right next to the nuclear power plant being saved by Homer wedging his fat ass in the release valve.
Yeah,
they thought each of those things were equally goofy and zany. That was 265-pound man and stopping a nuclear disaster with your ass.
And that was like 1994. It wasn't that long ago on a scale of like humanity. But yeah, you're right. It shows like Homer stepping on the scale in the beginning, and he's 238, and he's like, "I'm never gonna succeed in my goal." And you're like, "No, we're gonna get you there, Dad." And like he's like, "Homer, I'm not entirely sure you should be gaining this much." Like, and he falls into the fucking hole. 300 pounds was they knew that no one would get upset about that because no one weighed 300 pounds in 1994. Like very few people. It just wasn't a thing. You were able to I guess get by. What was fat back then? I guess 230. Like someone who you would see today and think he's not too bad. He's not. He hasn't gone like
hanging in there.
The redeemable zone yet.
Oh, that's me.
He can come back to one of us. He can be one of us again. He's not subhuman yet.
No,
I always keep an eye on the shirt sizes that I get. I do a merch run every couple of months, and since pandemic's like, oh, the 3XLs, 4XLs, boys, a lot of 4XLs this time. I'm not selling 5s. I don't want
like a dress.
I mean, maybe they're budget campers.
I don't want a bunch of tents walking around with my merchandise. I'm in a Lululemon here. Nobody, no 5Xs. And some woman called me on, and I said, oh, you know what? I'm not selling any women's larges or bigger anymore, so deal with that.
You just sell women's extra small and small.
Yeah, mediums. That's it.
Oh, that
is so fun. Idea. You've actually noticed like people getting fatter through your merch sales?
Yeah, well then because I do the live shows in cities and I'll order a bunch of shirts to go with, and some of the like Chicago or Atlanta, I was like, whoa, where's all the 3X shirts and boxes? And they're like, oh, those were gone right away. I'm like, okay, well,
yeah.
I guess
so you're just lugging medium men's back.
Yeah, yeah. And that I think it was Atlanta. The mediums and the 3Xs sold out right away, but there was no larges.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Odd size for Atlanta.
That'd be an interesting study, like how much fatter people have gotten since like lockdown stuff. It's got to be significant, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine so.
The kids, especially, you could hear them now. Now that school's back in, you can hear them thundering up the street, walking to school. My dog is like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just the kids."
That is true. Like just driving around, if I see the school bus, it's like, have kids always been this fat?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Like kids shouldn't get winded walking from the bus home.